How you been fast to get your name for new days and God bless you. Thank you for your patience. As you know, I do work a full-time job too. I hope you're getting these messages. I hope I'm getting everybody. So this is what's going on for you. I do believe here that you're going to be going to some new things here. You're celebrating something soon, or soon after. You're going to go have to go back to something. So you're getting a break from something. And then now you're getting ready to walk back into something. Relationships are very high for you here. You're going to have to see yourself in a better light. You just can't keep being defensive in relationships. It's like you think of what you want and then you close yourself off to the opportunity. The same thought you think of when you think of being in a relationship, you use that same energy to think of yourself being in one. Don't change it. Change how you think. You see what I'm saying? That's gonna stay like it is. It depends on how you think. Now, yeah, someone you know you had to walk away from, or you're gonna be walking away from them. You have a more uplifting time coming by the 13th, 14th, and 15th. That's what it's saying here. Power dates. That's really good here, okay? Money is your focus. Money is your focus. Not only is money your focus, your temperament and your defensive, if you're being very hard on yourself. It says you care about who you are, but your communication is what surprises. So now you know you're going into something new financially. You may be going to your next position. It could be speaking, it could be talking, it could be representing, it could be presenting. Being able to conquer your challenges through obstacles of finance. You want more into your life. You want changes to come in. You want things to lay flat. But the things that's going to be coming in with communication are going to be in the area of your exchange. Maybe you're going to live next to relatives, moving near relatives, going around relatives, being closer to a home field. Hmm. I'm really seeing here that you really are thinking about moving to. You're not all over the place. You're ready to break free. That's just what it's saying. That's just what it's saying. That's it. Because where you are, I feel as though there are limited sources. There's a combination of two things that's coming up. Also, a property that you really want is very far anyway. You already you're already walking away from some things. Every time you look up, you feel like something is trying to take to get away from your future. Get away from your future. Because you feel like you're always gonna be there. You have to see yourself clean and be ready to make independent choices on your own behalf. If you want to detach yourself from a situation or move from an area you feel it does not uh, carry any positives in your current situation, by all means, bust a move. Meaning, move on, move away. Find a way to take 10 steps back. Yeah. Decision making in the change. So here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Well, communications is not so good. You're money talking. You're negotiating. You're trying to see if a situation is going to work out. Uh-huh. Your mood swings up and down. Good news is upon you. But if you don't have the finances, then it's not upon you. So I just want to talk about that part of the reading where you are feeling good, you're communicating, you're knowing what you want. You're feeling very much so solid. You're feeling like this is what I need to do. I've thought about it. You get to where you're going, and here you go. Here you go. You're feeling good, you're cha cha cha, you're bringing in your margarita, and they give you the bad news, and you instantly take it down. You let your feelings get in the way. You let your self confidence change your mood swings. You can't do that when they give you the bad news. Still keep your head high because we tend to forget details when we're pissed. And if we don't, sometimes we don't really want to hear. We black out everything. Be sure to stay in the same mood so you can get some details here. But no, I said if you're gonna walk away, you want love for your life. You have to be love. You have to be love. You just look like you walk away from some dark things. Inner conflict. You're walking away. You're walking away from some past demons. You're walking away from it. And I'm talking about your mental capacity, your conscience, the blame. This is the blame thing. I did this to me. I did this to me. Only if I had, if I could. The blame game. So kind of where you have cycled it into your mentality. So everything always is going to seem as though it's happening to you. I, me, we, it's the same to you. It'll never be a change in that type of perspective because you don't see yourself as an outsource to your situation. That it could be changed, that you could flip out of it. That, if you notice within the last couple of months, it's been the same mind frame for you. That's all you've known. That's all you've ever seen. It's nothing wrong with that. But you're going to have to start cutting out your pieces of cake and choosing and deciding what you want to do at this current time. It's not that the things are going to stay the same. You're going to have to take your piece of the cake and change it, make it your own pie. Everything is good, but sources seem as though you want bigger and better. You have to set yourself up so you can do that. So if you're not good with proposing changes, if you're not good with making changes, if you set yourself up for it, it will go in that direction without you even noticing it. That's what you have to do. I think you should move. I think it's time for you to uh, consider uh, another type of lifestyle in another state, country, village. I really do. I think you are worn out. It's just worn out. It's just worn out. The money is more. The money making is worn out. The communication, the accents, the way people present themselves is too traditional for you. You see the same things every day. The same high by up down the same streets. It's time for change. Everything's setting you up for it. I've been telling you. It's really in your cards today. But you can't help but think about it. Give it a chance. It's good for you. Just give it one chance. Just think about it one time. It's limited here. I'm not talking about work life. I'm talking about your personal peace, man. How do you go about obtaining? My throat hurts so bad. Give me a second. It's really good. It's really good. I'm gonna give you the positives. Everything looks very released. You seem relaxed. You seem okay. You seem patient. You seem like you're waiting on the next thing, but that may not be where you're going. Just consider what I'm telling you. I just feel like I say the same things every time, so that's how I know. Like this break free type of thing. Just I just keep getting today with everybody's course this inner thing, this thing with feelings okay. That's all you want. You just want to feel okay. You want to feel this inner peace. This I'm chilled. I'm okay. I can work that out as long as I feel good. You see what I'm saying? You have to. I want you to consider moving only because of these patterns. You probably could think your whole day through without even thinking about it. You know what turns you're going to take, left, right. You know what I'm telling you. That's too routine. And then with how you're feeling, that evolves into that. All that's mixed in with this feeling enslaved almost. But then you have these emotions that can't help but to continue to be in you because you're feeling trained. You can't just jump out of that when you've done it forever. There could be absolutely nothing wrong with you. But since you do this same every day and these same feelings, that's the life of it. Even though you know it's not, but it's just the way to do things. Limited, limited on that. Limited on that. You don't see it. It's time for you to move. I see you stepping into something new. Travel is in your cards. I see you stepping into somebody and then not trusting them. And then you and this person communication ends. Uh-huh. Something's at a loss for you because I think you walked away too soon from something. Work is going to start to be fun for you. This isn't too much time. You could take it up a top notch. You could take it up a top. You could take it up to the top. This talks about something being praised for the number three. Or you did something three times the same way consistently. They said at one point in September that you was running all over the place, trying to maybe find work or going from this place to that place to this place. It says it feels as though you was being it was a string to your stomach and someone was just taking you places you just wasn't there. It's just a strange sense of feeling left out in some kind of way. There's a strong piece here. Those are just thoughts. Those connect to your being. Those connect to who you are. There's change coming in for you. If you want to do something for 3 weeks with a work project, it will work. Something to do with science. It says it's going to work its own stuff out. Don't work so hard on it. Just continue to do what you're doing. Do your same position and how you're doing. Execute how you do. This next job change is going to be for your independence and change. Nothing else. It says you're going into the next 2 or 3 weeks without change. Meaning you're gonna have to work with what's left over. Your seeds will grow. Your seeds will grow. Your seeds will grow. God bless you. My name's Belinda.